Welcome back.
We are back to
with the Blu-rays.
Game on. Bluray Invitational of Ender's Game, the Blu-ray movie
by Lionsgate.
By Lionsgate.
What a studio.
What a studio. What a movie. Such actors. Harrison Ford, Asa Butterfield, other people.
The one guy.
The one guy.
Who played Bonzo?
Bonzo?
Who played him, Rob?
Bonzo. Let's go, mis
He was.
pendejos. Was he really?
Oh, yeah.
Bonzo was?
Yeah,
on
he's one
Disney
of
shows?
Jaden's personal friends.
Is every single person that comes out of Disney, like, do they all become scumbags and like?
Welcome to 2000 whatever. Yeah, everybody that comes out of Disney turns into a scumbag. Have you seen what comes out of Disney? It's like they use up. It's like you have like a certain amount of like good in you, and then when you work for Disney, it's like the goodest people of all. It's like instantly, completely used up, and then they spit you out to become like whatever Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears shaves her head.
It's kind of like ripping someone out of Neverland, kind of, right? It's like, come to Disney, you'll stay a kid forever. And it's like, you're not a kid anymore. We don't need you.
Maybe. It's pretty messed up, I think. Maybe Disney needs like better like
adult
mental rehabilitation programs or something.
Maybe. Anyway, while we wait for the matches to get set up, remember, if you want one of these headsets, these are the Kronos White by TT Sports, and we are having a promotion on thermaltakeusa.com. If you go to shop on thermaltakeusa.com, there will be a shop TT Sports link, which you can click and then find this product. This is the Kronos White. There is a Kronos Combat Black as well. And if you get either of them today or tomorrow or yesterday, obviously your timing window for yesterday has passed.
Yeah,
you'll get a 20% off by just putting the code Game On when you buy it on the TT Sports website. So thermaltakeusa.com. And again, if you're looking for a headset, this is a pretty good headset. I stream with it almost every day, and yeah, they look great. They in the dark, they this thing goes red, and it's pretty badass.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. So 20% off. Normally $59, goes down to 48, I think.
Wow, that's a good deal.
$48. Pretty good deal.
Save.
Only for 2 more days. Pretty rare deals. You don't actually, like, sometimes they do 10% off of some things once in a while, but 20% off is unheard of. We actually got to pick the product for this, so it's not like you're getting the product that they don't want anymore. You would be getting one of the best products that TT Sports has to offer in terms of headsets. So go check that out. And we are actually ready to start the group. The first match is going to be State against Hendralisk. Hendralisk coming first on a group that had Major in it, for example, alongside with Hitman. So that's just how strong this tournament is. I mean, Major just came in first in a group that had Scarlet and Kane in it, alongside with Hitman again. And Hendralisk actually managed to defeat Major in his own group to advance first and face State, who finished second in his own group, where Scarlet ended up finishing first. So we're going to have a pretty cool PVC here between two of the best players in North America once again. Hendralisk spawning at the bottom right hand position, representing Complexity, and by proxy Creative, Scuff Gaming, Sound Blaster, Newegg, Elite Gaming, Cyberpower PC. Big shout out to all their sponsors, Twitch, and you can follow them at Complexity Live. The great, the one and only Hendralisk. It was pretty bitchy last night, but today he seems in a good mood.
He wasn't that bad.
He was okay compared to others.
He's in a better mood today.
Yeah,
he just needed his beauty rest.
That is true. And on the bottom left hand position, spawning as the Blue Protoss, no longer with the root decal, is playing from Korea at the Prime House, State. He does have a personal sponsor, Gamefront, and he's been with them for a long time. So he writes articles at Gamefront, and if you've ever checked them out, you probably know they're pretty good, pretty informative, pretty interesting. So check out his articles. Shout out to Gamefront. Shout out to State. And he's going to be going for a Nexus first on the map Frost, where Hendralisk looks to be going for a 3 hatch before pool. So great openers. I guess this is as good as an opener as both players could expect. State even being greedy enough to drop the gateway right after.
Yep, both players playing as though they're not going to be touched for the next few minutes.
And they won't.
And they won't because they're both not touching each other.
Don't touch me. What?
How old are these guys?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
21, 22.
How old is Hendralisk?
Hendralisk might be 20.
Why do you know how old State is? So you, oh, okay. That's cute. Rob should be like the official birthday guy at the house. He like brings like a cake to you.
Oh,
and like blows the candle out for you.
Yeah, of course I remember Rob. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh.
Anyway,
State is indeed 21.
State is indeed 21.
Now in a country where you can buy alcohol at the age of 18.
Can you?
I don't actually know. I just made that up. Can you buy alcohol at 18 in Korea? I thought it would sound really cool if I said it, because like, oh wow, Dusty knows like about Korean stuff, you know?
I mean, you lived in Korea, so...
Yeah, but I never bought alcohol. And I think I was 21 when I was there anyway, so...
Really?
I'm like 25 now, dog. I'm old.
Yeah, you weren't 21 back then? Oh my god,
I
the
was
camera's
21.
messed up. Yeah, you were. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Saying,
so
yeah.
I wouldn't care if I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Quick pro tip out there for you guys. If you go to another country, did you know that cab drivers will always try to rip you off?
Oh,
if you don't speak their language?
Dude. In Peru?
Get somebody that
it's ridiculous.
Get somebody that speaks your language, because cab drivers will like double your bill, like without even thinking about it.
Oh, like
at least
not even double. Yeah, like in Peru, cab drivers are like cabs are pretty common, right? And you can pretty much go anywhere with $5.
Yeah.
Like anywhere, you know, in Lima in the city. Maybe a 1 hour ride will be $10 or $12. But if you're a tourist, they will charge you.
Oh yeah, whatever they think they can get away with.
Yeah, whatever they. Yeah, pretty much.
I remember when I was in Poland, I needed to ride back from the mall, and I'd already been in Poland for 2 months, so like I knew my way around. And I remember there was a guy with a sign on his car, and it was something like it was something like, I don't even remember. I think he listed like 50 zloty to go like anywhere in the city, which is like $10, I think, or like 15. It's like 3 to 1 or something for a zloty to USD. And I remember I went up to him and I was like, and I gave him the address. It's like, I need to go here, and I gave him the address, and he says, okay, 200 zloty. And I remember like I pointed to the window and I was like, 50 zloty. And he was like, okay. And I got in and he drove me. Yeah. And then I gave him the, it was like, come on, man, like, how are you gonna play me like that?
Yeah. It's no, it happens.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Peru is a very full of, like, a country full of tourism. It's you know, we have a lot of ancient culture. We're gastronomical capital of America. So
happened in Korea too. When I got to the Startail house and the guy tried to give me a receipt, the manager for Startail started to shout at the cab driver when he saw this. He was like, oh, receipt, I don't know what the hell he was saying. Well, and then my bill went from like 100 USD to like 50 USD. I cut that. So.
Yeah, same. It's not even just cab drivers. Like I was saying in Peru, there's stores for tourists, and they will literally triple or quadruple the prices on everything.
And anyone says it happened,
and they'll still think it's cheap. Yeah, like the tourists will be like, oh, that's a bargain
because of the conversion and whatnot. Yeah. Man, I've always wanted to go on a vacation somewhere, or like Mexico City or whatever. Yeah. Where you can feel like a family of 4 for like $10 at a restaurant, $15 at like an okayish restaurant. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Anyway, what a game.
What a game.
State making a lot of centuries, moving out.
He's
not really committed to anything.
Pressure. Yeah, threatening pressure while going for an immortal limb by the looks of it.
Could be an immortal Blinkle, and he does have the +1 coming in the Forge.
Yeah, it definitely is an immortal Blinkle in at this point. And he's threatening pressure, and I think that he's chosen this strategy because of the proximity that they're in. They're pretty close compared to the other, to the other option, like cross positions.
Did State play in our last tournament?
Yes.
I think he did the same build, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Oh,
this is good for State, actually.
Yep, definitely. Not enough lings to really get a good surround there. Manages
as long as the Mothership Core is there, he wants to force out units earlier so that Hendralisk has trouble producing units when he actually needs them. Now, that sounds counterintuitive because you're like, oh, if he's producing units earlier, wouldn't that be even better because he'll have more units? No, actually not.
You want to build up a certain economy first so you can actually build a lot of units rather than starting, right away.
Yep. So, yep. Hendralisk has done a good job so far, but not really transitioning into Swarm Hosts or Hydras, despite having already a lair, and this could come back to bite him in the ass. I think this is a very old school way to deal with Immortal Ling, like Ling Roach.
And it didn't work.
It
There's
didn't
a reason
work.
why people complain about
it. Didn't work back then, and
it
it probably
doesn't
won't
work now. The mothership core only makes it harder with the time warps.
Yeah, exactly. So
the problem is that you get stuck on Roach Ling, and the enemy is stuck on Stalker, Immortal, Sentry, and as the numbers climb on both sides, your Roach Lings become exponentially worse when the number of Immortals climbs. And if you let the opponent get up to like 4 or 5 Immortals and you're on Roach Ling, like, man, you're just gonna lose everything. You're not gonna do any damage at all. It's gonna be the most disgusting trades in the world.
Yeah, and sectioning off roaches is much easier than sectioning off Hydras with force shields, because even if you force shield, the Hydras might still be able to shoot behind the force shield, whereas roaches have much shorter range. So force shields are much more effective against this sort of play as well. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough for Hendralisk to hold. Not impossible if he can get a really, really good surround, because what it comes down to is the force shields.
Yeah, I think
and Hendralisk is, I think, looking to engage in the middle of the map, and I think this is his absolute best shot at stopping this. He cannot let State get in a position where he can force shield half the army.
Yeah, a little bit surprised to see only 2 Immortals.
Oh, this is good by State.
But, I mean, great force fields. We've already lost
fantastic.
10, 12 roaches for free.
And blinking after the flank, that is just fantastic play by State. So bold play, but yeah, blinking after the flank. I mean, the flank is what Hendralisk needs.
Kind of random force fields, I think. All the roaches are still kind of fighting, but
a little bit desperate, but at the end,
doesn't matter. Stalker and Immortal are so good. It's such a strong army.
All the Immortals go down though.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I thought it was weird there were only 2
He has
Immortals.
to blink forward, and there he goes.
Yeah. Really weird that there were only 2 Immortals, but I guess the main part of this attack is going to be the Blink Stalker. So.
Yeah, and we talked about before just yesterday how Blink Stalkers can snowball. I think this is one of those situations.
Definitely. This is going to be one where no Stalkers are going to die. You're just going to see them blink back again and again and again and again.
So
and again.
yeah, let's open the units lost tab just so we see what we're talking about.
Yep. 13 units lost. I think
let's
at the
keep
most,
it open. Yeah, let's
I think
keep
at
it
the
open.
most he's going to lose 15.
We'll see the Cirque continuing to lose a lot of units and a lot of money without doing anything. So.
Correct.
Rocked. So State will go up 1-0 against Hendralisk.
He didn't lose last time he did this all-in, did he?
I don't think so.
It's a pretty good all-in.
It is a great all-in.
The Protoss just gets so much gas.
Yeah.
When you get to Nexus first and Gateway, like your timing is quick, your gases are quick, everything is
so
fast.
scary, yeah.
And as Zerg, you almost have to metagame it, like go really quick into Lair so you can get those Hydras out, maybe Ling Hydra.
Yeah, if you can identify the robo early enough, you can do that, or even go for an extremely quick. Like sometimes if I scout it really, like as the robo goes down, I'll go Lair before link speed and go into Muta.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you go into Muta with like after link speed, then it's most of the time too late.
At the very least, though, roaches are probably a big mistake. We're gonna take a quick 90-second break. We're gonna hop into game 2 of State versus Hendralisk. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.